Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Bend the tier 1 bottom a lot of the times, and they just take farm away from the offlaner. There we go, like standard infamous, like two very greedy cores. Whereas this tiny, I mean, sure, like I guess when I being
from the mid lane, it's all about that tempo that you can set.
Well, he's trying on alone with Matthew arriving, chain stunning the storm. They've got a lot of damage with that tree grab, and with the Illuminate turning it back onto Dark Margo, it actually might be the Tiny to die first. And blood is spilt by Michael. Oh, Pandamu maybe with that ignite. He's eating a tree. Alone's under tower.
Level 2 is ignited, and then he's dead.
He is absolutely dead.
Good rotation there. 20 mana burn with 2 swashes.
That's really good. Oh, Alone's hit 6 here. Zips onto Matthew, and now we see the tombstone come out from Axel. Next assassin drops. That actually started Dark Mago having a bit of a pop on Storm. Michael coming back into mid. A lot of focus on Dark Mago now. Axel from the left-hand side. The Illuminate hits. Good avalanche, though. Holds them back as Alone zips forward. He's out of mana now with the Fire Blast there. Matthew can line up his stun. Well, damage is lacking, though, it feels like. And with Axel's Soul Rip, I'll keep Alone safe and sound, and a double damage rune denied by Michael, so no bottle refill for Dark Mago either. Axel down in the river, and he's going to get avalanche tossed. Still a tanky fella, though, that's Undying, and a big decay there allows him to get high ground, but the stun from Matthew connects. 6 heroes mid lane. Toss back. Dark Mago's having none of that nonsense, and Matthew, yeah, it's a stun onto the Undying, but Pandamu's the one dying down at bottom rune. Storm has more mana to zip forward if he needs. Ooh, misses uphill, but the Kotl doesn't. Pakas arrives, but can't get the trade back, as it's just the Undying dying at the top.
Storm plus Keeper of the Light combo, so that means Alone is gonna get Giga farmed in the game.
They found the Naga. Can they kill her? Mirror Image is coming off cooldown soon, but that tree toss just finishes her off.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A bit of a push into that mid tier 1 now, as 5 heroes strong Thunder Predator bring their entire arsenal mid. And chasing Axel. Blink Toss is ready now. He's looking for the opportunity, and he'll find it. Dark Mago, he's just lining up these kills. All the ducks set up in a row for Pakas. They clear through the Undying.
This should allow him to get at least 1 extra combo in the fight. They don't have any BKB piercing abilities.
That's a good tomb. That's a good tomb on the high ground. The Storm long zip across. Does get the catch on the next assassin. Carapace is decent. And they will disengage just off the back of that one death. Now another zip onto Sacred, but Weaver actually turns back to fight. Dark Mago barely misses out on that avalanche. Alone too fast with the ball lightning. So only 5 engagements, but maybe Dark Mago looking for the initiations time and time again. He's in onto Oscar. The shield crash damage reduction is pretty good, but against the melt strike of Pakas, it matters little. And with a trap slow, Dark Mago, he wants another blink toss. In a second, he'll go onto Axel. Avalanche kill. Down you go. Alone zips in
used a lot
and
of
zips
mana.
back out.
There's another combo on Tiny in 5 seconds.
He swarmed up, he's balled in, he wanted to kill Sacred, he knew he was dead no matter what he did, so he went for the aggressive play.
Ooh, little too aggressive there.
He's gone for this build we've seen from him before, on Alone. Triple null, Kaya Sands, then into that BKB Aghanims, opting not to go for any boots or anything like that. Tanking up, making sure that he can jump in and out of fights.
Skips
They've
it.
got Naga. Song. Can they carry on chasing? They've got traps to slow him. They know he has no TP, and they've got him with a Rod of Atos. Matthew, he's there with a Blink Dagger, and Naga dead. All of your net worth, 11,300 gold, meaningless when Thunder Awaken are 5-man strong here.
This is going to be a tower. He's just going to go.
Damage for the illusions. Leipner going to be a great pickup for the Weaver, as Matthew with Sacred, they've latched onto the Keeper of the Light. Michael was here pushing out waves and trying to kind of bodyguard the Storm as he was farming aggressively. And with all the dukes in the world, he'll still be found by that mana burn of Matthew, while Pakas has also taken down Affliction's Undying all the way near that tier 2 top lane. At the same time as his Storm's going to ball away from Dark Margot, and TA closes in on Michael for a wicked 6 streak. Do they actually have Storm? Oh, that is... Get him with the bugs. Matthew and Sacred are there. The third battalion comes in. First TA, then Tiny, and then these two.
In terms of net worth, it's been steady 3k for quite some time. This ward will get deported. Like, they just planted the ward, which got them a big kill. Road of Atos, 3 invis heroes, so that makes sense. Maybe they wanted to just get that cooldown going on the gem bot, but they will definitely need to use it. Like, they need the vision, and also against the traps. Zip again. Base gone.
Are they just letting this go? They've been trying with these ball lightnings to clear waves, but Dark Margot jumps in, tosses Oscar across. He's got himself a Yules and maybe a Blink, maybe. No. Matthew
No
says
time.
absolutely not. Couldn't get it off. And that Carapace also catches the Cottle for Pakas to open up, but the Ghost Scepter allows a little bit of safety for Keeper. Dark Margot, once more, he's there with a toss back, this time on the Undying. Alone and Michael hiding in Fountain. Lightning netted up, and we're yet to see Lumiere really accomplish anything in this game. He's got 19,000 net worth, but converting that into damage, converting that into a team fight win is...
Influence from Pango in this fight. He's been involved in only 2 kills so far. I mean, the whole team has 6 kills, so he's been in 33% kills, which doesn't sound too bad. The problem is team doesn't have many kills.
Yeah, Storm is involved in all of them, actually. 1, 4, and 5. Dark Margot, he's zipped on, alone, dropping very quickly. And Dark Margot with his double damage rune, whacking away at the 2 supports. Michael dead, a double kill for Tiny. And Lumiere just on the run. Oscar trying to... Rolling Thunder back into Pandamu, but that'll be that. Clear up the illusions. Oh, actually, Carapace onto Lumiere. They found the Naga Siren. She's got Song, but will it be shit? No!
Silly.
Burrow at the ready for Matthew. Time to go up. High ground is calling. Axel is falling. Pakas takes down the Undying. Tombstone wasted. The buyback's there from Axel. So we are still back in a 5v5, but trying to battle into this burrowed Nyx is problematic as Pakas destroys Oscar. You said Pango has problems against this raw physical damage, and you're absolutely right. He's destroyed. Darmago toss back on the Naga Siren, gets off the mirror images and tries to ensnare what he can, but Templar Assassin 1206 cruising towards victory. GG is called. That's it. Game 1's done.
They came here to play. And what a performance. Like, they put a couple of heroes in the mid lane. They gave 3 levels to Beaver. They gave...
This can't be good against Slush. You just buy Scotty and make Slush's game hard. Here they go Necro. Alright, they just want the Tiny counter. So they see the Tiny is carry. So they just go for the all-in counter Tiny Abaddon, which is very good. It's a very good Necro game, but it's a little bit concerning because his support...
Dishing out some damage through that Illuminate. We'll see there, Pandamu. He's going to try and keep that large camp blocked with his sentries already placed as well. Top lane. Affliction down. Matthew and Sacred, well, they hit level 2 on the snap, so that's what's given them that extra bit of disable and damage through the Scatterblast and the cookie.
One, you need to be very careful about it. And they did get a, not just a pull, it's a stack, so the whole wave is missing for Terrorblade. And this allows the lane to push back closer to the top, and also, ooh, they do get it. I don't think they should have. I don't feel
it shouldn't, right?
Necro should die. The Tiny plus Abba. Tankiness allows you to last hit more. You do have Coddle, so you can be blasting the waves with the Deadfalls.
Or they're killing top, maybe? Lumiere, he popped his wand. A bit of HP comes back to him. Matthew doesn't have another roll.
Fine.
They've killed Dark Mago mid with Axel rotating there. So yeah, TB's fine. Up and running as quick as they can. You know, this tiny with Treads Echo Saber. We know how much damage he can dish out. Panda Mood once more moving in towards the Ancients. Alone doesn't really want to use Rolling Thunder for a position 5, level 3 Abaddon, but if he's going to TP in front of him, he absolutely will. Again, just coming back to that point of 0 stuns outside of Rolling Thunder, you've got to do it. While top lane, Lumiere popped his meta, turns onto Sacred. The damage, is it coming fast enough from Matthew? He gets the takedown on the TB. As long as he can get out of here, it'll be worth their while, but Affliction clears up for a 2 for... But we'll see how it goes. And this Pango now has DD bottled. Trying to close himself in towards that diffusal blade.
Dire
Here's a force if he can get into one of these side lanes. Matthew and Sacred, they're on Lumiere again. That's a level 5 TB. He's like 1 creep away from 6, but no Sunder means no life. And Axel, Shikuchi off. And no reveal.
Now he shouldn't be showing on the lanes. He should just be near the outpost, try to farm that, and that's it. Put down an observer board, maybe have Weaver try to go for the smoke break. Oh, he caught a mid-cookie.
Oh, there's an avalanche bottom here. They're going to get the Snapfire top, but the big kill down bottom still going on. Lashrak lands the stun on Oscar. So Sacred die. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Axel, 2 courier snipes, and he's away. They can't catch this man. Maybe they can with Matthew's silence. He can roll, he can dust, he can maybe get in on top of him, but he time lapses back into the tiny. Avalanche toss and the tree thrown at him. And even the tip given to Axel.
The chain stun people, push them back. Serious amount of magical damage on top of that.
So good against the Necro in particular. Alone's rolling thunder. They wanted to get onto the snap, but Sacred shows his blink, gets into the trees, does get clipped by the thunder twice, but the damage just isn't coming. Alone is out in the open. Now he's silenced and caught by Matthew's Earth Spirit, who rolls on him. Sacred and Panda move, get on top of the Pango. He's dropping low, the shield crash. Damage reduction is good, but is it good enough? He's tanky, and a swashbuckle gets him across the high ground. Oh, is there an urn? Is there a chase? The pig pole comes, but Pakas finds him. A big smoke, though, from Thunder. They've managed to weasel themselves into a dead-even game, breaking that 3-4k net worth lead that the Dire had. Down to almost 0, and it's rolling from Matthew. Magnetizing kisses yet again, just showing how strong they are when they can latch on to someone. Blowing up Oscar. Alone's rolling thunder. Gets in onto Pandamu, but Sacred, well, awkward bit of a cookie. Doesn't take him away, but they want to play aggressively. Back onto Michael. Dark Margo now opening up on him.
We've seen a good play from Matthew. He comes close to the edge, gets knocked on top of, go for a fight.
Yeah, come at us. Let's see what you've got. Infamous will smoke as 4. Terrorblade has meta, but he is not near the Roche pit. He's going to have to try and mosey himself over there. Alone with that rolling thunder. Jumps straight on to Dark Mago, but that Yule Scepter gives him safety. And Panda moves nearby as well with a shield and the heals. Pakas gets clipped by it, and a roll. Matthews found the Terrorblade. The kisses come. Lumiere's in trouble. He's silenced up. He can't sunder. He's got no BKB. He's dead. Down goes the Terrorblade, and Oscar. He's going to try TP, but the toss is there. Pakas. Dominating streak for him, and a disastrous fight for Infamous. Michael might even die as well on his retreat because Sacred's giving chase. Matthew's rolling deeper, and a TP.
Right. At this point, I think this is how you try to come back into the game. He did go for the other talent, shield, crash, CD, and ball, so that means... Ooh, can he get out? That means you want to be rolling, you want to be burning more mana. And I think he invested a lot of gold early in the like blink and roll up. This is gonna be a buyback day. They want to take this fight.
It's just killed Alone. They've got the Yule Scepter cancel TP. It's 2 core kills. Matthew's gonna be laughing.
He's fine with that. I don't think he needed to buy back. Could have waited. Oh, it's done.
Yep, it's gone. So melee racks taking a beating. That's a fortunate disarm, but the gobble up straight in. Matthew Pakas find Oscar, the target they want to blow up immediately. No buyback on him. Lumiere does have a sunder, but the BKB Tiny just walks it back and focuses buildings again. Matthew and Dark Margo thinking about going and actually clipping Axel's Weaver, but it really is just objective-based gaming from Thunder Awaken. All the lights lit up green. And Matthew breaking vision, going high ground, see some TB illusions. Does dust out Affliction, so the Yule split earth from Dark Mago will perfectly set up for the kill on Weaver. Buyback ready, but Pakas, look at him go deep. Wildin finds Michael in the base. Terrorblade, 70 seconds for meta to come back up. This looks like another lane of barracks, Lacoste.
Pretty much. Pakas, he got time.
Minus armor from the little shredder. And already down to half health. Radiant ready and in position as the Dire scan, but They've got to go in. Alone, he's pumping that Rolling Thunder. He's got to jump, but his Blink's on cooldown. He's got a shield crash in. Aegis already grabbed. Roshan down. The Skadi slow and sacred. It looks okay, but Bakaz blows up Michael. Lumiere and Oscar focusing on the Tiny, but he's got Aegis. He's got an Abaddon. He's got the heals and the saves, and he's got Satanic. Oscar and Lumiere, they've got to run and hide, but I think this is honestly just over. The Terrorblade is trying his hardest. He's getting a kill. He's got a streak down, and he's taking the Tiny out as well. Matthew and Pandamu still battling with Lumiere, and they finally bring the big boy down. It was a little closer than expected. Lumiere put up a good fight.
That splitter and just keep fighting inside of it alone. Will buy back, gets the bash, gets the disarm.
Bye-bye, Michael. Rolling Thunder. Cancelled out by the Yules. Splitter from Dark Margo. Chain stun onto Alone, and that's a dieback on the Pango. Oscar being burnt alive as well. This Pulse Nova Edict just destroying the poor Necro, and Gigi is called. I do want you to release a kids book, by the way, Dr. Seuss style. Sit in the pit.
This was a beatdown. They had one stun. That was Pango.